Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Can you hear me? Anybody out there? I see nobody's in there. Hold on. Oh, there I go. I put myself in there. I'm in there. Anybody else? This is me. I am here. Well, I see Calming the Chaos. What? You be streaming? Yes, I am going to stream. This will be the first time I've entered into Skyrim realm. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me calming? Okay, good. Calming can hear me. That's good. Can you see me? Because I see myself on camera right there. And I'll try and get a load of my... if we do the action here. Okay, cool. I'm not going to start just yet, so I'm going to give you... It looks like I could do an update here on the game. There's several different versions, but to me, this is like one of the most amazing games ever made. I truly do think this is the closest game I've seen that comes to what I have been known as Dungeons and Dragons when I grew up on in the late 70s, early 80s. Now, the name Skyrim is just a province in the realm of the continent. It's sort of like a state within the United States. It's just a realm. So that's what Skyrim is. There's different realms like Hammerfell, and things like that. It's just the name of a state. So with this game, this is the special edition version of this game. I haven't played it on the PS4 before, but there's like a couple of main quests you can go through. I don't know. So one of the main quests is the main storyline, which is the land is ravaged by the uprising of dragons, and you could do what you need to do to squash that uprising of dragons. Another thing you can do, which is another main quest, which is an added addition in this version, which is you could become the full-blown Dragonborn, which means you get to experience or to sort of like, kind of like the Force in a way. You can go along that path. Another third quest, which is a major quest, which is there's a rebellion that has broken out across this land between the old people that used to own it, which are the Stormcloaks, and the Legionnaires, which have come in and conquered the land. So there's different paths you can go on this journey, and I want to leave it up to you guys to decide which path we choose. But like I said, those are the three big quests at the beginning. There's so many different side quests, and side quests also create more side quests, so to speak. Like you might be searching for a special dagger, which could make you do this and this and this in order to get that dagger. So that's some of the things that you could do. But it's very much like a movie. So we're gonna go and we're gonna start this thing, and as we go along, you guys will get to choose how you want this to go. We're gonna start a new game. So here we go. And the music in this is amazing. I can turn this thing right here. Isn't that great? You can see me on camera. Everything looks okay? I think Scotty knows that I'm live.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. What if they captured you? Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Dibella, Kinnarev, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers
Frankenmuth.
feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
To go inside with them.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! Wait, we're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Oh, that's me.
Who are you?
Now this is where we get to choose who we are. So this is our choices. All right, we got lots of different choices here. So we could be a Nord, or we could be an Orc. We could be a Redguard. We could be a Wood Elf. Ew, I don't like that. We could be a Khajiit, which is a cat. An Imperial, which is much like everybody else. A High Elf. No, thank you. A Dark Elf. Oof. A Breton. Or an Argonian. So tell me, guys, what do you think? What do you think, Calming? And it's funny because each one kind of gives you resistance to cold. Their talent as warriors. They can use a battle cry to make opponents flee. Okay, so you like this one? Okay, now we can change the face a little bit. Okay, so let's name our character here. What do you think? Thinking Trent, Harry, Lionel, there you go. No? Okay.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland.
So they're gonna
Follow
cut
the
my head
captain,
off
prisoner.
because I got captured in the wrong batch of bad guys. So this cut movie scene here that you're looking at is kind of unique.
Call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up.
up, and let's get this over. Learn our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Ouch!
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Yep.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
What? That was very harsh.
Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Oh boy, they want to cut my head off. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a really quick game.
Oblivion is that?
Sentry, what do you see?
It's in the crowd.
I don't know what they do with the head. But I got a feeling I'm going to have to get moving around here in a second.
This way.
Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go! What are you waiting for? Move, now! Let's go! Need to move some up.
Roll.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going. Go!
I think my hands are still tied, but I had to jump there. Can't remember what I'm supposed to do next. It's been a long time since I played this game, so forgive me if I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You need to get over here. Now!
So this guy's an Imperial.
Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
So this is an Imperial. I can follow him, or I can follow somebody else. I have a choice. But right now it looks like I'm following this guy.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Into the keep.
Save yourself.
How in oblivion?
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
Die, dragon!
Traitor! You damn traitor! Out of my way! Guess this time. Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
You, come on! Into the
Let's go.
So I have a choice.
We've got to get inside now.
This is where a choice needs to be made, of whether you're going to be a Stormcloak or a Legionnaire.
Was that really a dragon?
I think I chose Legionnaire.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
He's gonna take my...
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going
Alright,
to see if
so
I can
basically
find
at this
something for these
point in
bones.
time I'm kind of naked.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get some gear.
This is what I look like.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Heck yeah, I want that sword. I want anything that's worth any kind of money. Because I can sell it all. Because I have no money whatsoever. So I want anything that's worth money. Look at this, we got some money over here, right? So I gotta see, how do I get to my inventory? Oh, here we go. So let's see what we got. I don't need this bucket. I need to drop that bucket. Drop those foot wraps. I can drop that. Okay. Alright. So. I think we're ready to go. We got some armor, we got a weapon. Alright. Yeah, drop the bucket by the bus stop. No! Alright, so now the trick is to get out of here. Got a couple of swords, we can sell them later on, but we gotta be careful. See, this is a sneak mode right here, and now we're not.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. We only want to. If you want to the eye, so
That's the best you can
do. Must have scared them off.
We want to search them because we want to see what we can take. See, that's worth 25 gold pieces. We're going to take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Let's see this person here. What did she have? Now, if my weight gets too heavy, if you look at the bottom, my carry weight is 300, and I'm carrying 107. I'll have to start dropping things here eventually, but...
Let's go.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Gotta get my sneak on. This is my sneak. Guess I can't go that way.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
I cannot rest. Must have scared them off. An old story. See if we can find some potions. Might come in handy.
So you see this little arrow here? We're going to search this barrel. And we got potions of healing, magicka, and stamina. We're going to take them all. I don't think I'm going to use them all, but we're going to take them all. We're going to look over here and see what else is over here. Magicka. You like the salt piles. You got to collect the salt piles. Wine's worth some money. We're going to search what's in the cupboard. Some charcoal. We don't need that. Let's see, what else do we have over here? We got some bread. We're okay. We're going to take that Alto wine, though. Yes, we are pillaging. Very good. This is a point in the game where you can take your time and just take what's important to you. Again, you have no money whatsoever. So all of the stuff that I'm grabbing, you can sell later. So I'm taking any kind of herbs because you can use the herbs to make more potions. Yeah, we're taking all of that because it's food. We can eat the food that will heal us later on. Just trying to see if there's anything else over here. And this guy that's waiting on us, he's not going to go anywhere until we're ready to go. We can search the sack. We got some tomatoes, which really aren't that useful. Apples are not that useful. It's food, but we don't need it. Because we're not playing survival mode. We'll take that potion of healing, that's always helpful.
Done then? This way.
Okay.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Come on. That's the end of that.
You fellows and along just in time. These boys seem upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Now you see down at the bottom, my carry weight is 289 out of 300. I can't carry that much more.
A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although come to think of it,
If I grab this, then I won't be able to go anywhere.
from over there.
So I'm gonna have to start dropping some things and just evaluating where the value is.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack. Wait a second. Looks like this.
Oh, you want those lockpicks. And then this right here. You can read it and take it.
Bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need it.
So here's our first thing, lockpicking. So I can move this top thing left to right.
We can get.
Sure. Take all my things, please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Well, I picked that lock and there's nothing in there. So we're gonna try and pick this lock. Oh, I broke a pick. See? You gotta be careful. Don't go too fast. Got some money. Gold, potion of magica. Ooh, that's worth a lot. Yeah. So you see this spill tube of sparks. Oh, you can pick your nose? So this is what we can do with this. Let's see. We can go to items here. Now we picked up that book, right? So I read the book, and so now I have that spell inside of my ability to use. Now I can use that like this, like I have magic. So if you look at all my magics, whoops, sorry. I have flames and now I have sparks. I can use sparks as a spell. So I'll show you how that works when I get to it. Let's see, where else are we? Is there anything else? No. Okay, where's my buddy at? There he is. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna use the spell. He moves out pretty quick. See, there's somebody in here. And you just don't know if there's like gold or something. See, I just grabbed 9 gold pieces. A 10th gold piece. Now you can use bone meal for some things, but I'm not really sure what it's good for. Oh wait, we have bodies up here. See, more gold pieces. Not worth anything. They're only worth 1 gold piece. We don't need that. You always want to look at everything. See, 9 more gold pieces. So we're gathering gold here. Now this gold can be used for a lot of different things, obviously. Alright, let's go, buddy.
At least we don't have a dragon to worry about, for the moment.
Let's go. See, I let him go in the lead because if there's anything nasty up here, I'll let him deal with it.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out? Stormcloak! Traitor!
Oh. There's my magic. So now I gotta be a little bit more judicial. And now you see how my carry weight is over what I can carry? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back and see what I can drop. That isn't worth a whole lot of money. Probably fur boots. way overweight. I gotta drop some stuff here. Probably this one because it weighs 20. And this one here. No, I'll drop both of those. Here we go. Oops. Looks like I fell into the water. That's not good. Pretty good jumper, aren't I? Oh, watch this. You guys ready for this? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna equip myself now with one of these longbows. So this gives me a distance range here. I can distance fight these guys. So you see this lever here? He's gonna pull it. He's gonna drop that bridge right there. Okay.
I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
No need for me to take the lead. We'll let him lead the way, right? So remember, we're just trying to get out of here.
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
What's this? Again, you gotta look at everything. Look, there's a coin purse.
We have to keep moving.
Uh-oh. Big giant spiders. Hey, Scotty Detroit, what's going on, bro? You always want to take the frostbite venom because then you can poison your arrow tips. Oh, see, that was a garnet there. That's worth some gold. Now, search everything. You got time. Like, even these carcasses that are floating around, it'll tell you if there's nothing in them or not. See, spider egg? You can take a spider egg. It's worth something. And who knows what you're going to find over here. Now you just gotta find your buddy. Where did he go? Like right up here? One of these? There's probably something up in there. But we're just gonna get out of here. Oh, that's the way I came. What am I thinking? Got a little turned around backwards there for a second. Alright, we're still trying to escape from this dragon that came in, so I'm thinking we gotta come around here to the left.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, there he is. Yes, I can pickpocket him if I wanted to.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
Now, here's the question. Do you want me to kill the bear, or do I try and sneak past the bear?
Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take it by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
It's up to you guys. I could probably take this bear out. Or we can try and sneak past him. Alright, I'm gonna go with the sneaking move here. I'm gonna try and sneak past this bear. It also will help my sneak progress.
Easy does it.
Because I don't think I'm in a situation where I want to take on a bear right now. So we just gotta go quiet.
That was close. This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Alright, I think we're out of hell again. And now we're into the province, and we're still level 1. But here we are. So I'll show you later on my controllers and stuff. We're not going to go into survival mode. I'm not that good. But we'll talk to our boy here. Let's see what he says.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's a blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
So the one thing to note about this game is you always want to listen to what other people are saying. Like he said, his uncle is a blacksmith in Riverwood. So that will be the first town we come across. And so on our way to Riverwood, we got to be careful of creatures, monsters, whatever else that might jump out at us. But we're going to go to Riverwood. We're going to sell all the loot that we gathered through our time looting and killing Stormcloaks and whatnot. But we do want to get to Riverwood. And you want to listen to what other people are saying just in passing conversation because they will update your map. So here's our map. And this is our current location right here. This is where we came from. This is where we need to go right here. See? It says talk to Elvor and Riverwood because that is our mission right now. But we do want to arm ourselves. So what we're going to do is probably pull out an iron sword here. We can talk to him. But he's going to run off in front of us. You can only fast travel to places you've already discovered. Now you see this little butterfly here?
If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
They're pretty valuable, so I'm going to try and catch this. Oh, dang it. But I am going to... Now you see this mountain flower? See how it's blue? I'm going to collect it. Because it's worth something later. Now you see this butterfly? I'm going to try and catch this butterfly. It's not easy. It is beautiful. But it's also a very potent ingredient into a potion I want to make later. I'll capture that. But that butterfly seems to be escaping me right now. And this is what I look like. I got a helmet. We're going to upgrade our armor and stuff like that. Make ourselves a little bit better. Okay, here's that butterfly again. I really want to catch this butterfly. But I think the butterfly's just fucking with me right now. You want it's the blue butterfly wings, which is a potent ingredient in some potions. Like the blue mountain flower. The red mountain flower you can get just about anywhere. But blue butterfly rings are pretty valuable. And of course that butterfly, oh, there it is. I don't want to get too off track here though. Okay, so, well, there's more time to catch some more blue butterfly wings. But blue mountain flower is pretty popular. But you'll find some other things like thistle and things like that. You like my ass? Look at that. No underwear. Hee 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 hee. Now one thing I do know is there's going to be some wolves up here. So I want to be ready for it. Oh, here's that butterfly again. Oh, I caught it. See that? 2 butterfly wings added. That's good. That's good. I'm just going to gather all this mountain flower I can. Because I know it's going to come in handy later.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
So did you hear him talk about Bleak Falls Barrow? That's up there. We will be going there very shortly. That's very important. It's like one of your first big missions that you'll go on. Alright, we're just going to race down here to Riverwood now. But, first thing we do is right here. We have ruin stones, okay? There's 3 of them. We have...
stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
So we can choose one of these stones and it will enhance some of our abilities. The Thief Stone enhances certain things. The Mage Stone, obviously, for magic. And the Warrior Stone, obviously, for fighting. I prefer the Thief Stone, but I'm willing to enhance whatever you guys, however you want this character to be. There's obviously benefits to all of them. Do we have a preference of our stone we want to enhance ourselves with? The Magic Stone. Okay, we'll do the Magic Stone then. Oops, not that one. That's the Mage Stone. Right here. Okay. So under the all magic skills we learn will be 20% faster. And we can have one sign blessing at a time. So we're going to accept this stone. Which means our magic is going to be a little bit more powerful as well, too. Okay. I'm keeping my sword drawn because just like Scotty 2 Hottie or Scotty Detroit, you never know what's going to come out at you.
Listen,
you got to be ready for it all.
As I'm concerned, you've already earned your palm. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, all right?
See, I'm still going to gather herbs on my way because they don't weigh anything. See?
No one here now.
Wolf pelts are worth something. Can always sell them. See, I know those wolves were coming. We'll let that rabbit go by. We don't need the rabbit. But you see, that's why I let that guy go first. So he can take all the damage. I'm not stupid.
Come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Well, let's go. Lead the way, dude. So once you get into town, your chances of being attacked are greatly reduced. You still can be attacked, but that's not until you activate the Dragonborn sequence, which is another major side quest. I'm going to put my sword away because we're entering the town now. I don't want to draw any major attention to myself. So now we're into Riverwood, which is really cool. It's just a nice little town. We can sell all our stuff that we gathered.
Come on, there's my uncle.
Lots of... Every person you meet could trigger a side quest.
Hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bows? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind
please,
of trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to your fantasies.
It was a dragon.
So we're gonna go in this guy's uncle's house. It's not Uncle Chris.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was
Look,
assigned to
the
General
plate's right
Tullius'
in his
guard.
face.
We were stopped when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon
Hey,
flew
welcome
over and just
Jerry on
wrecked the whole place.
2007.
Mass confusion.
Or
I don't know
Jaron.
if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened.
How can I hear
I
what
thought
he's
you could
saying? He's
help
got a
us out.
plate in his face. That's kind of
Supplies,
funny.
a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
He's basically going to give me anything I want, so I'm going to take his garnet because it's worth money. His picklock, his potions of healing, and his wine because it's, well, yeah, I'll take the wine too. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
So, gives you a side quest. So you have a litany of questions you can say, like, do you have supplies I can take? Oh yeah, I took the wine. Well, let's ask him. What does he think about the Jarl, right? What does he think about the Jarl? I don't think I've ever asked him that before.
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
No, what? Let's find out. Let's see what side does he think that the Jarl favors. Is it the Stormcloaks or the Imperial? Yeah, the Legion.
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
So, do you support the Empire then, or who are you supporting?
Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair weather friends.
Okay. All right. Well, that ends that kind of... So who's this? Who's Elisif? Who's that? Somebody's making some soup. And this dude across the table from me's got a plate in his face, so that's kind of funny.
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
So this is an interesting question. Is there any supplies I can take from him that I could use myself?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Okay. And we already took a bunch of stuff. We're going to take this iron ignat too. I'm not going to ask him how to get to Whiterun because that's pretty easy.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Alright.
Far, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
So what we're gonna go do now is we're gonna go across to the
You lost?
belted tunic is just it's a kind of like clothing, just basic clothing. So I'm gonna go across the street. Actually, it looks kind of dark, like it's night right now. But we need to go to the trader. But it looks like they might be closed right now, which is right across the street right here. Oh, it's still open. So, there we go.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
So just listen to these guys.
Talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
So one of the interesting things about this portion, or this version of the game is, as the game progresses... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, let me announce my presence with authority. And I can jump too. One of the, I'm going to just pause it here for a second, is one of the interesting things you can do as we move along in this version of the game is you can get married. And I am a guy. I can marry a guy if I wanted to. That's not gender specific. But you can marry a woman, and then later on you can adopt a child. You can't, like, have a child. You just got to adopt a child. Sorry, that just doesn't go well with this game. It's a little PG-13 that way. But you can adopt a child later on, and you'll know what children those are. But this is one of the women over here to the left, this Camilla, who you could marry, you know, and there's some other ones, but we're not going to go there just yet. What we need to do here is sell the extra goods that we've been gathering. So we're going to talk to this guy right here,
I don't know
Lucian.
what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
So we heard them talking. Let's find out what happened, shall we? Let's just see what the heck they were talking about.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Huh. Well, maybe we can help him bring it back. What do you think?
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
So you see what I'm saying about when you talk to different people, you can trigger all these different side quests? This has nothing to do with any major quest whatsoever. But we've just triggered a side quest, and we'll get into that. So we will help him out, and we will get to that side quest, but we're still tracking towards our main goal, which is, you know, obviously we got to get to Whiterun, and we got to sell these goods. So let's talk to Lucan again.
Show those thieves not to steal from Lucan Valerius.
So
trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Just asked him what he had for sale. But what we don't want to look at what he has, which is all of this. What we want to do is sell him the extra stuff that we have, which is going to be down here in our inventory, in Lionel's inventory. So what do we have for weapons? We're going to keep all of our arrows. We have 3 iron swords, so basically we could sell 2 of them. So all we got to do is hit the button to sell 1, and then we're going to sell a second one. So we'll keep 1 of them, and then we're going to sell all these iron warhammers. And the reason I don't keep them is, number 1, the weight alone, it costs 24. So having 4 of them, that's like 100 weight, and they're worth 20 gold pieces each. So we can sell all 4 and get 80 gold pieces. All right, longbows are good, but we only need 1. 2 of them are useless, so we'll sell 2 of them. Okay, Now, as far as apparel goes, anything that has an arrow next to it, like this Imperial Light Armor has one arrow, that means we got one we can sell. But we can sell all of these fur gauntlets. We're going to sell them all. We're going to sell this shield, one of these armors, which is 25 gold pieces, which is pretty good. We're going to sell at least one of these light boots. We'll probably put one on because I don't see that we have any on. We'll probably put this light bracer on. I think. We got the helmet on. We're not going to sell this. And the reason why we're not going to sell this is if you see it says increases your magicka by 30 points. What I want to do with this is I'm going to deconstruct it so that I can learn the attributes it has so that I can apply it to any other device. So I will have that capability or knowledge of enhancing any weapon I have with magicka. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these robes. While it's only worth 50 gold pieces, the knowledge it's going to give me from deconstructing it is worth more. But I'm definitely going to sell all of these. Okay. So what I need to do is we're going to go back here. We'll go to potions. I can keep all this frostbite potions if I want, or I can sell them. I'll probably keep them for now. We're going to keep all of those, and keep that. Okay, food-wise, we got some wine. I could sell them. But it does give me some stamina. It does give me some... No, I think I'll sell it. I'm going to sell all of it. Okay, and books. Books are the lightest thing to carry and the easiest thing to sell. And a lot of them are worth a lot of gold. This one's only worth 4. We'll just sell it. Okay, so garnets. We got a couple of garnets here worth 33 gold pieces. We'll sell them both. We'll keep the iron. We'll sell the tankards. They're not worth anything. I don't even know why I kept them. We're going to keep the wolf pelts for now because we can turn them into leather straps. No, we cannot buy tequila. But what we can buy is we can buy wine, bread, and beer. And he's got a lot of weapons we can buy. But here's what we're going to do now. So that's pretty much done. So we're going to go back outside. We're going to exit.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. This way. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
She's gonna lead me out of town. I don't need to follow her. I know where Bleak Falls Barrow is. What I really want to do here is... This is our buddy's uncle's place, and look at this amazing setup he has here. He said we can use whatever he has. So he's got a blacksmith forge. Look at this. He's got a workbench. He's got all these steel ingots. And if there's not a red mark next to it, if there's nothing red next to it, you can take it. So we can take all this. Look at this. Watch. I'm taking them. See? And I can take these iron ingots. And I did. I took them all. Now here's the other thing. We're going to go to the tanning rack. So this is where those wolf pelts are going to come in. See the leather? We can create leather by requiring 2 wolf pelts. And we did it. So here's the other thing we can do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to use this grindstone, and we're going to take our iron sword that we have, and we're going to enhance it. So now we have a more powerful iron sword. Kind of cool, huh? Then we're going to go over here to our workbench. And we're going to take our... Yep, we're going to take our light armor. And we're going to enhance it. Now we want to do the same to our boots and our bracers and our helmet, but we need some leather. So how do we get that leather? We got to go buy some leather. So where do we buy leather? Now that we know what we're doing, we got to come over here and buy the leather. So we're going to talk to him.
Show trinkets, odds
what do we have for sale?
That sort of thing.
Now we know what we need to buy, right? So we're going to go down here to miscellaneous, and we're going to buy some... Let's see, does he have leather? See, now he doesn't have... He's got a wolf pelt. No, there's no leather store outlet. So what we got to do is we just got to see what he's got that can make us leather. We got some cowhide. That will work. So we'll buy his cowhide. That's a lot of gold for one wolf pelt. 30 gold. Bear pelt's very expensive. Alright, so we're just going to buy his cow pelts. And we'll see how much leather that creates for us. I will move fast at time to time, so... Okay. So now we got 7 pieces of leather. Now the leather can be used for leather straps. But what we want to do is we want to enhance our leather boots. And enhance our leather bracers. And there we go, we've enhanced it. So what we've done here is we've taken our existing armor, we've made it better. As we move along, we'll be able to do this a little bit quicker and better and things like that, but that's what we've been able to do here. Now we're going to go to this grindstone right here, and we're going to make our sword even better. Well, at least I thought we were going to. Looks like we need some firewood. What's the other thing we needed? He wants us to have... we have iron ingots. Oh, I don't have the skill set to make my sword any better than it is right now. But as far as firewood, we can get some firewood. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's real quick. It's really easy. We just got to find ourselves an axe and a chopping block. So you see some wood right here. Alright, where is that chopping block? I think it's over here. So here's a chopping block right here. See, I clicked on it to use it, but I need a woodcutter's axe. So where is there a woodcutter's axe? We gotta find a woodcutter's axe. Not a chopping block, no woodcutter's axe. Now we can go and buy firewood, or we can find somebody's woodcutting axe, which these guys suck. Where is the woodcutting axe? There used to be one just laying around. I don't think I have an axe in my inventory. I usually keep one in my inventory, that's just me. So I have a sword and a longbow I do not have a wood cutting axe. Look at all this. I got some pretty good stuff over here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go look over here one more time. No, I never had an axe to begin with, but I do have an axe to grind. Well, there are axes to be found other places. Ooh, did you hear that owl? Like the whoo-hoo-hoo. Alright, so. And this is the other cool thing. You know how she was like leading us out of town? And she was like, oh, you know what, I can help you. See how she's just waiting there for us? She'll be there till the end of the game until I come back to her, so we're going to come back and see what she says. See?
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Now, I've married this girl before. She's a pretty good wife. She's a very good wife.
This way.
So, basically she's telling me, get the hell out of Dodge. And we're going to have to make our way to Whiterun. Now, Whiterun is like a major city. It's, you know...
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
She can give you a lot of things. She is a great earner. She will open up her own shop and make money, and she'll give you that money.
Mara
So
bless
it's
you for agreeing to help us.
So, now, we will complete her task of going to Bleak Falls Barrow, but I think the easier task to do is we need to establish a better base of operations, so we're going to go to Whiterun. It is dark. You can see this you know, overcast, see all the stars. So we're going to go to Whiterun. And where is Whiterun? We'll show you on the map. So that's kind of where we are. We're going to go up to here. Now, anytime you look on your map and you see this, that's a triggered mission that you have. This is eventually where we're going to go, is Bleak Falls Barrow. And there's a lot of creepy stuff in there, and it's a really cool kind of like a first mission that you're going to do. But what we need to do is get to Whiterun, and we're going to meet some more interesting people in Whiterun. We'll open up some avenues of skill sets and things like that in creating weapons. He might need a bath. I don't know. They don't do baths in this, so. Alright, so. And if you look on these maps, they're very accurate. You just got to look at them very carefully. Marketh. Gosh dang it. You really can't see it that well, can you? River, what is that? Iversgard. Anyways, Whiterun, that's what we want. That one right there, Whiterun. And it just has an arrow to the right. So that's where we're going to go. So, this is where we're headed. Yes, we can attack this, but there's no need to. See, it's going to run away from us anyways. Remember, I got my magic spell out my right hand. Little flames. See that? You got to hear. See? They've already taught me they're calming the chaos to use magic, and we're using some more magic in this. I've already used more magic than I ever have before. Oh, this is cool. So check this out. This is probably the Thalmor. And you gotta listen to these guys when we walk up to them. They've got prisoners. Now we've got choices here too. Oh, this is not the Thalmor. This is just the Imperials.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Now, if I fuck with them long enough, they will get mad at me and start attacking me. But I could choose to free this guy if I wanted to. But since I'm dressed in Imperial drag and things like that, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to go on and continue on north.
I'm warning you. The
See,
is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
See, he's warning me. They will draw their swords and attack you. Yeah, I had to scorch that wolf, dude. I had to. I'm trying to do things a little bit different. Normally I would like take a bow and arrow or a sword or something like that, but oh, what's this? I gotta take the blue mountain flower. Gotta have the blue mountain flower. Or purple, doesn't matter. Gotta have it. Trust me, it's gonna come in handy, guys. I'm telling you. Even the lavender, to a certain extent, is going to come in handy. So that's where we're headed right there. That's Whiterun. I'm just going to grab some flowers on the way. I'm not going to stop every time, but if it's pretty obvious, I'll stop and grab some. And mostly if you stay on the path, you're going to be okay. You'll run into these guys.
Got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
These guys will jump to your help. If you get jumped by anything, you know. As long as you haven't double-crossed them. Yes, that is a big-ass fucking bull over there. So now a new area has been discovered. So if we go to our, if we go to our map, as Calming has been talking about, fast travel. So if we ever wanted to fast travel to this area, we can fast travel to it now, because it's in white. It's not darkened like this is darkened a little bit. This is all white. We could fast travel there, just like we could fast travel all the way right here to Riverwood, because it's all white. So now you see how Bleak Falls Barrow is not white. It's kind of dark. We could not fast travel there. So yeah, steer clear of the big ass bull. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that bull. Let me put away my sword here. We're just looking to... Where am I going? Did I miss something? I think I'm supposed to go to the left. I think I went the wrong way. I probably did. Knowing me, I went the wrong way. I'm trying to get used to this controller setup. Oh, there it is. So I just found my sprint button.
Someone do something.
What is this?
Get him! Kill him! A
fight. This should be good.
I've never had this happen before.
Getting out of here.
Never seen that before. What is this? I don't know. I guess that's the guys I passed on the path. I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm not ready for that just yet. I guess they're gonna execute them. I don't know. So to me, it's always great to like kind of like trigger these launching point like that. See how I just triggered Pelagia Farms? Now it's on my map and it's saved, so I can always fast travel to it. So if something was to happen to me and I wanted to fast travel back to Pelagia Farms, I can do that. This is also important here too, this guy. You can use him if you need to go to a undiscovered city. He can take you there, and once he takes you there for a certain amount of coin, then you can fast travel there later on in the game. We will be using this guy eventually. We want to discover the stables. Oh, and these guys. Okay, so these are traders. You won't see these tents. This tent may not be here the next time we come here. So what these tents are, this is a trader. This is a Khajiit trader. And we can go up to him and we can buy things and sell things. He's really cool, but he will not be here the next time we come here. So we will talk to Risahad. And so we have all these different questions we can ask him. Now, I anticipate if we ask him the first question, like he's been running into some trouble along the road, that might trigger a little mini quest for us if we want to take it on, which we might. Obviously, we can ask him what he has for sale. We can ask him about his homeland, which he'll probably talk to us about a sandbox he used to live in. And why is he selling his goods in Skyrim? But let's see what he has for sale first.
Take a look.
He has a lot of good stuff. So if we just arrow over to everything he's selling, like aloe vera leaves. We don't know what it's worth. We don't know what it could do. But what we do know is yes. What we do know about aloe vera from our own experience is they help with burns, right? I don't know if anybody's ever used pure aloe vera oil from the plant on a burn. It works great. So we do know that. The other thing you can do with like with herbs and stuff like that, you can eat it yourself. You can just consume it, and you'll learn the property of it. But if you already know, like I do, some things, then you'll know what it's worth to you. So I've never had aloe vera leaves. So you know what? I'm going to buy those just so I can find out. A boy's tunic. Why would you want to buy a boy's tunic? Yeah, if you have a little boy at home. You got a boy's green tunic. A child's doll. So if you have a daughter at home, this is a great little gift you can buy for your child. Anyways, there's all sorts of things. So gosh, do I want to buy cowhide from this guy? Or do I want to buy it from somebody inside? I think I'm going to wait and buy it from somebody inside. Silk. This guy's going to have everything. All of this stuff that he has. Like, this is cool. These are also interesting things you can buy. Obviously, we don't have enough money to buy boots of minor sneaking, but if we were to buy these, what we would do is we would then go, what we're going to do with our hood and our robes that we have that we didn't sell, we're going to deconstruct them so that we can learn the properties of how to make our own boots of sneaking that are going to be more powerful than this. And that's kind of what you want to do with these vendors, is you want to buy stuff that does certain things, and then when you go to use that skill to make it, you're going to make it even more powerful. So when we do wind up getting boots of sneaking or something like that, we deconstruct them when we have enough money, and we go to make our own boots of sneaking, instead of it being 15% or better, ours are going to be like 50% or better, because we're going to enhance them even more so. So there's all those sorts of things, like a hide of minor magicka and things like that. So we're going to learn these skills. In any one of these things that has some sort of magical property, we can break it down and learn that magical property. Now we're going to lose that item, because we're sacrificing that item to learn that skill. So we're going to do that a little bit here when we get up to the tower, when we meet the Jarl and all this other stuff. So, but first off, I just thought this guy's always got a ton of things that you can buy from him. Herbs, spices, salt pile. That's a very important thing. It doesn't seem like much, but you want as much salt as you can get, because salt is really what makes a potion work. It enhances the value of a potion. So you want as much salt as you can get. So we're going to ask him about this trouble he's running into along the road. Let's see what he says about that, shall we?
It is all in this note.
So instead of him telling us what's been going on, he just gives us a note.
Your road lead you to warm sands.
So let's take a look at this note, shall we? Whoops, wrong sword. So we can go to our items. We'll go to miscellaneous. We'll go to books. And here's this note. Yeah, I should have bought the lockpicks, Jaren. You're right. I should have. So this kind of tells you what the trouble this guy's been going through, right? So the roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Risad, yes, but they are all equipped to deal with ones such as this. Ill-equipped, I should say. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Rashad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of the North Brittleshine Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Rishad to go on his way. Rishad has not yet fought back. While it has been harmed, this one's coin purse is not worth a life. Rishad has learned of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. Okay, so anyways, I've read this note. As far as I need to raid, I know what this is all about. This is not something we want to quarrel with at this point in time. We are not powerful enough. These Seducers and these saints, it's called the Saints and Seducers. We are in no position to be fucking with this right now, pardon my French. That's not something we're going to do right now. But we know about the traitor Rasad. He'll be back around. We'll run into him everywhere. So we are getting ready to enter Whiterun. So, as you've already noticed, there are several different mini quests that get triggered by every individual you run into. But this game is set up so cool because Whiterun is right in the middle of the province, right? So when you look at Whiterun, it's right here in the middle. And that's the middle of Skyrim. I mean, there's no way to zoom out or anything like that. Oh wait, hold on. This is as far as I can zoom out. But Whiterun is right in the middle of the map. And you have everything you need in Whiterun. So, let's see if we can get into Whiterun, shall we?
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Official business only. There's dragons. So we got a couple of options here. We can say Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. Yeah, I am. Yeah, John. I like to read it all. We can say we can say we have news from Halligan. We can bribe this guy if we wanted to. We can be an ass and try and bully this guy. So what do you guys say? Because this all goes towards your character, you know. Later on down the line, people will respect you or not respect you. So we can come back later, which is kind of stupid. You know, we've come all this way. Why are we going to come back later? We can intimidate this guy. We can bribe him. We can tell him the truth, which is, you know, we come about the dragon attack. I think that's the best way to do it. Or we can, you know, talk about, you know, Riverwood calls for the aid of the Jarl. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm willing to do whatever. Because I know how I've done it in the past. He's not going to let us in unless we answer him. How do we answer this guy? Alright, this is how I have always answered in the past. I just tell them about I tell them the truth. Then.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Alright, we'll do the Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Okay. Well, that worked, Jaren. Thanks. We'll see. So we're in. It's really not that difficult to get in the first one, but, you know, again, like I said before, I mean, oh, some ice cream. Nice. You know, I don't want to do this the way I've been doing it. So here we are, we're inside. This is a great facility. It has everything you want. And it is dark at night. A little overcast, but of course we're supposed to go see the Jarl.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
So that was an interesting conversation. There's obviously a civil war going on between the Stormcloaks and the Legion. And this guy does not want to pay to have somebody else do the work. They want some swords and stuff like that. So obviously I'm still looking for herbs, and I'm gonna grab them along the way because this town has a great amount of herbs and things like that you can use for potions. Blue Mountain flower is a great flower to have. And we can walk all the way around this town if we wanted to, but let's see here. I think I see some Blue Mountain flower here. Might be purple, I don't know. That's purple, purple, purple. So, the first place you come to when you walk into this place is this right up here. And we're going to go in here. What's the name of it? The Drunken Huntsman. So we're going to go into the Drunken Huntsman. Because why wouldn't we, you know? I mean... Nobody else is in here, but we got an open pit. Look at this guy. He looks like he's straightforward. Let's talk to this guy, shall we?
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
So why is this called the Drunken Huntsman?
Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop.
So he took an arrow in the ass. That sucks. Okay.
Thank you very much for your business.
Now, the cool thing about this guy is,
Hello,
he's got a lot of like hunting things for sale, like bows and arrows. Now we do have a bow. It's not very good. Oh, I should put these on. I will in a second. We have this long bow over here, which really only causes 6 damage, and we want to improve that. We're going to get around to that. Yeah, the Drunken Arrow is open.
Farewell.
Our Drunken Huntsman is open 24/7. I mean, we can get some mead, we can jump in the fire, or whatever. Oh, and usually, sometimes there's somebody. Oh, look at this. There is somebody over here. Let's go talk to this girl, or guy, or whoever this is, shall we?
Blade and
Janessa.
shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you. I know nothing of fear, and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will vanquish any foe. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it?
So she's a hired sword, which is kind of cool to know that you can,
shadows, so that
you know, if you have a mission that's too difficult for yourself, you can come and hire her and she'll help you out. Okay. We don't need that just yet. We're not there just yet. I think a lot of that... See, it's getting light out. It's morning. It's getting to be morning. So... Now, the one thing we talked about is firewood. Remember, we were talking about firewood. I know there is a chopping block over here.
You look worse than I feel.
Oh, that guy just needs to shut his mouth. But there's no axe. So, we're going to have to buy an axe.
Sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Yeah, we'll get an axe. See how nobody's at this market right here? It's still early in the morning. So let's just go up to the keep, which is up this way.
Be glad you're here in the city, not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
That guy's smoking something over there.
Our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascend,
Yeah. Pay my fee and together we'll bang. Yeah.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
See, it's important to listen to these guys with these guards and stuff when they're saying something in passing.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
See? Sometimes it's important. Alright, so we're gonna go try and talk to the Jarl here. He oversees everything that happens in this facility. And this dude kinda looks like Kurt Cobain. So let's see what Cobain has to say here.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash
What's the
action.
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
So we got two choices here. We can tell him about the news from Helgen, which, you know, is not false, or we can tell him about Alvor, who is the guy that helped us, his uncle running that blacksmith shop. So I've always been the guy that says, you know, news from Helgen, but I'm willing to go either way. And since we already talked about Riverwood to get in, so let's just stick with the Riverwood.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
So basically, we're gonna have to tell her anything anyways. So we give it straight to the Jarl or we give it to her. Either way, I think the message is gonna get through. So we might as well just tell her about the dragon.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
See? I want 1,000 gold
so
first.
You were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, and your posture sucks, dude. Sit up when I'm talking to you, man. Oh, I like that first one.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Let's not tell him about Ulfric just yet. He's going to learn about Ulfric later on. Let's just tell him that Helgen was destroyed, which is not a fit. It's not false. And the dragon's headed this way. Chances are it is.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll aside and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this
what are you gonna
as
give
a
me?
small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me.
Oh, really?
Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
Oh,
perhaps.
My speciality?
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I think I can take this guy out. What do you guys think? Should I do it right now? I could. Keep what you kill. Oh wait, no. That's Chronicles of Riddick. Sorry.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Yeah, he could send me back to death row. Let's see. What am I fetching? What does this have to do with dragons? You know, I think we got some tasks already, but let's see where this is heading, right? Let's see.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, two birds, one stone here. Bleak Falls Barrow. We can do that,
Go to Bleak
right?
Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'd like to know what you're going to tell. What's going on over there in Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Boy, he doesn't like Riverwood so much. A miserable little village? I mean, there's a lot of people that live over there. So how does he know that this tablet's there?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient
to fight
man.
this dragon.
Neither am I,
Dragons.
come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Okay.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Jeez, pushy, aren't we? No. So you remember that hood and those robes I had? So this is what we need to do with the hood and the robes. So we want to take that novice hood and we're going to what's called disenchant it so that we can learn its properties. And it also will increase our enchanting. And we're going to do this to the same with the novice robes. Ooh, it'll almost increase our level. So we can do this with any magical item that we find. Oh, it's 25 armor. Okay. And we can enchant our stuff with it. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. But before we do that, there's a couple of things we're gonna do here. Okay.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Now, could I jump into this water? Yes. Just like this. Isn't that great? I can swim too. Isn't that wonderful? Love it. I feel refreshed.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim. That iron sword's pretty undependable. You should try steel. And there it is,
So you see this little girl here?
Potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Need something?
I always like to give her a gold
thank
piece.
you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Until next time.
Because when you give to people in need, it increases, it boosts your something. I can't remember what it is. So, anyways.
Iron sword, huh? What are you killing? Butterflies?
See? He's mocking me because I have an iron sword. So we can talk to this person here too.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
That girl obviously has not looked in the mirror in a little bit.
Farewell.
Great voice though.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Alright. So in this town, things to remember is this guy right here. He's a merchant. This is Bellathor. He's very, very valuable. The other person to remember is this person right here. Arcadia's Cauldron. This is where you're going to be making potions and buying ingredients for potions, which are extremely important. So you can talk to her.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
So it's always important to find out what she has for sale. See what she has. And I do happen to know a few potions on hand, like blister wart and something else. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. But we can gather a bunch of blister wart ourselves. Creep cluster gets to be a little bit more difficult, and it's always helpful to have some of that, as well as giant's toe. You gotta have some giant's toe. So we're gonna buy some giant's toe. And what was the other one? I always like to buy potions of healing. I mean, there's a couple of simple ingredients to make potions of healing. I can't remember exactly what they are, but what is the other thing I wanted? Salt is another, just simple salt. Like salt pile. It's always a very simple thing to have, and Spriggan sap is very valuable as well. And you learn these things as you go along. Just, I know those are very important ingredients to have. And she can also train you in alchemy, which is always nice.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
But what we need to do is, I think we need to build up our blacksmithing skills a little bit.
What of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk.
Yeah, you're right. You do stick your head out for these lazy people. None of these people really want to do anything for themselves. So you see, no, this guy's chopping wood right here. He works for Bellathor.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods
See?
Store.
Yeah, you do. But you know what? You didn't leave your axe here for me, so I can't use your axe. So
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got.
So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the blacksmith, and she's going to give us some jobs to do,
Got some
which
good
is kind of
pieces
cool.
out here if you're looking to buy. Morn, I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
So she's going to give us some jobs.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
So she's
check inside the shop
asked us to make an iron dagger, so we just got to come over here to the forge. And go to iron dagger.
That's a decent weapon you made there.
Now that we made one, we can bring it back to her and have her take a look at it.
Have you met my father? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. All right then.
So she basically gives you all the ingredients to do this, and you just have to do what she says, and it'll increase your proficiency and your skill set. So now that we've made the iron dagger,
I helped my father in more ways. You think all the council? This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Until next time.
so she's giving us these jobs to do, which is kind of cool. So we've tanned some leather.
I'm waiting. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. All right, then.
I think I go over here to make it. I'm not sure. No, I don't. To make a hide helmet, I
don't
think
claim
I
to be the
come
best
here.
blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Oh, here it is. She wants me to make a hide helmet.
Have you met my father? He's a steward. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the council, You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day.
Look at that.
Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Mm-hmm.
So one of the things you can do, which is kind of cool, is you can sit here and I can probably make, well, I need some leather strips, but make a ton of iron daggers.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking
to help
More
improve
inside.
your skills. Oops. And we can sit here all day and night, which is kind of like a hack to do this. Time consuming. I might do that later. But what I really want to do is get that firewood. So I don't have any firewood. I've got a little bit of gold. I don't have an axe. So we're going to go to Bellator's shop. Let's see if he's got some firewood
Got
for
something
sale.
for just about everybody in here.
This guy's kind of creepy.
Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So let's see what he's got. A lot of books. I didn't see firewood. No, I did not. Let's see. Nope. No.
Do come back.
Well, I was looking for some leather or anything like that. Okay.
Well met, kinsman.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Freehold. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Trouble?
Okay, we're heading back into the great world here. Been playing for a little over 2 hours. I'm not going to go too much longer. It's getting kind of late, at least where I am, and I'm still level 1, which is kind of disappointing. Now, they've asked us to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Let's just see. What do I have items-wise? Not that much. Okay. So I think we'll probably make an attempt to go up to Bleak Falls Barrow. Let's see what we can do up there. So, oh, caught some more blue butterfly. All right, where am I going, anyways? Gotta go to the left up here. What do we got up here?
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Well. So you see that eyeball in the middle of the screen. That means somebody can see me. I'm just trying to figure out where they're at. And then if you look up at the top, your radar bar. So I'm sneaking up on something. Not really sure what I'm sneaking up on. It must be the wolves. But it triggered my sneak to increase, which is cool. I can hear them. I can hear them. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna change our weapon here. We're gonna go with the bow. Where'd the other one go? Got him. Okay. We ought to take those wolf pelts too, because we can make leather out of them. Okay. Alright. Woo! I could hear him, I just didn't see him. So did we not? Let's see. I thought we long range killed one. Oh, there must be something else. So if our sneak is still increasing, there must be something else that's alive. But check this out. They killed somebody. It was a bouncer. And he left a note, so we're going to read this note. Adril, I need you to come out and find the missing pit wolves before the next tournament. We lost too many during the last night's fights. During the last fights. And we won't be able to train the new ones in time. Find them and bring them back to Crag's Lane. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm going to hold on to this fur armor. It's worth 50. And the boots are worth 10. And they don't cost that much. And obviously I'm going to grab that. Alright. So there must be something around here that has to do with some fights. But remember, the goal right now is Bleak Falls Barrow. So I think what we'll do is try and find the entrance to Bleak Falls Barrow, and I've been online for a little over 2 hours, and I think we'll probably call it good for the night. Let's see, where are we at? We're heading in the right direction. See, the arrow is pointing this way. That's where we want to go. So we'll try to get to that point. Keeping our eyes open. So this is usually a good sign right here. This is the path when you see like flags waving. So we're gonna go up this way, which is probably the right path. Always have our sword ready. Always have our flames in our hand ready, which, you know, oh. Toasted him. Okay. I always like to crouch when I'm heading up these things just because it adds to your sneak. Now, one thing we didn't do, so we're going to go to our level up. We have the opportunity to level up. So this gives us an opportunity to do a lot of different things. Like we can increase our magicka, our health, and our stamina. Now, I always go health at first because obviously you want to increase your health. So I'm going to do that. We're going to increase our health. And we have a perk. We have one perk. So any one of these like perks, like we want to increase our speech to be better at talking to people, which, well, you wonder, what does that do? Well, you can get better prices at the markets. That's one thing you can do. Alchemy, if you want to go to alchemy, your potions you make could be stronger. So every one of these will help you. Like light armor. Well, if you're wearing light armor, the armor you're wearing makes it better, makes it more powerful for you. You want to do more damage as an attacker, that one-handed, or archery. You want to be a better archer. Now your bows will do 20% more damage. So this is, you know, kind of what kind of character are we building? Now smithing, that's another great thing to increase, because you want to smith something. Now you can create things with steel as opposed to just iron. So I think, to me, that's one of the most important things, is being able to create things that are more powerful, because it's great to use them, but then you got to find them. So enchanting, you want to enchant things to make them more powerful, but we're not into that just yet, because then we got to find what are called soul gems, and we'll get into soul gems later. But I think I want to increase my smithing, because I want to be able to make more powerful weapons. I think is the important thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So now we can smith steel armor and weapons. So we're still going to head on up, trying to find the entrance to Bleak Falls Barrow. And once we do that, then we'll probably call it a day. I think it's got to go this way. Still have our sword drawn. We still have our flames ready to go. If we need to switch, we'll switch. Which I'm thinking we'll probably have to switch, if I remember correctly. But again, we're on this adventure together as we head up here to Bleak Falls Barrow. We just want to get to the entrance, and once we get there, we're going to call it a night. Been on the air for a couple hours now, 2 hours, 20 minutes, give or take. Yeah, that's looking. See, now if we were in survival mode, we'd be like dying right now. So you see the flag there floating? That means we're going the right way. Alright. Oh, so we have now triggered Bleak Falls Barrow. We're there. So again, if we wanted to fast travel here now, we could. But what we want to do is we're going to try and get up to the entrance and maybe into the main entrance. So I'm going to switch my weapons. We're going to go to our longbow, because I think that's going to be important here. It's a hint that we're going to have some just gonna kind of sneak around a little bit here. You never know when there might be some shady characters up here. Oh, did you see that? I saw it. See the red dots? They seen us. Saw the red dots. I have to keep my eyes open for these guys. I want to try and long range kill these guys. Now when you get better and you increase your archery skills, you can zoom in on these guys. I'm not there yet. So if I try and long range shoot these guys, it's gonna have to be pretty accurate, and I don't have very powerful arrows yet. But I'm gonna try it. Now the other thing you can do is you can shoot an arrow and kind of coax them out into the open. Which I've been known to do a few times. So we're going to shoot an arrow over there and see if that... See that guy right there? Got him. Did you see that? I hit him. Whew. Okay. So as you watch that eyeball get smaller and smaller, they're finding it harder and harder to find you. So he's going to come out here and look for me. My arrow is drawn, I'm ready to hit him. But he's probably going to go back. There he goes. See him? I missed him. So I don't know where this guy went off to. There was like 3 or 4 guys. Basically, I'm just gonna shot an arrow out there to see where they're at. Do it again here. See if I can chase them out into the open. Well, we're gonna head up. We're gonna pull out our sword. And we'll use our flames as well. Oh, see him? See him? He's right there. Got him. Finally. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay. So we got a lot of arrows here we can probably collect. Now, arrows are pretty cheap, easy to find, but at this point in the game, it's easier to just take them off of somebody. See, now we already got 34 arrows. Okay, so. Alright, so I think we've gotten everybody out of the way here. So here we are at the entrance to Bleak Falls Temple. Alright, now that we're in 2.5 hours into the game, I think I'm gonna, like, call it pretty good right here. We're in. Maybe clear this room right quick, because I think there's some crap in here, I'm not sure. I think there's a couple of guys in here. Yeah, there they are. See them?
This little game. By Ismir, you'll pay for the.
Well, you know. Oh, look at that. We can upgrade. Oh, look at this. Who's this? We didn't kill this guy. We get some cheese, some gold, some arrows. So grab this iron sword here, and then this guy here. Now I grabbed the iron war axe just because it's worth a lot of gold. The warhammer's worth a lot too. We'll grab that. Trying to remember if there's anything up in these areas. I don't think that there is. Okay, so we don't need to be crouching too much here. We'll put away our bow. Skeevers don't offer much. Some bit of their tail, whatnot. So, alright, so we've got some stuff over here we can look at. What do we got here? Oh, here's an axe. Now we have an axe. That's always good to have an axe, because we can make arrows, and, oh, we can try and unlock this chest. So. Okay, that was easy enough. We got, ooh, gold. And we'll take that steel ignite too. We got a shield here, which we can take. It's worth quite a bit. Alright, so... spider webs. We're going to do a quick save, and it is 2.5 hours in. Let's see where we're at here. It is... okay, let's see where we're at here. Alright, we can go for a little bit longer. Let's just see if we can get through Bleak Falls Barrow here. Alright. I don't like using my bow and arrow to get through this stuff, so I think I'm going to change again to my sword. Delving into Bleak Falls Barrow. So these things here are just they're little urns, and they may have gold in them. So we're coming down here looking for two things, right? The golden claw that the shopkeeper was talking about, and the tablet, wherever that tablet is. Always want to check the floor too for traps. There could be traps that are floor triggered. Little potion of minor stamina, we'll take it. It's worth money. And it's very light. So we're coming around this corner. It is kind of creepy music. Oh, what do we got? We got a bandit. We can take this guy out with a bow and arrow. This guy's tough.
You think you can take me? For Skyrim! I'll mount your hand on my wall!
I can see my bow and arrow really isn't having much effect, so...
I cannot rest you!
This guy was pretty good. Now the other thing, when you're taking on somebody and you beat them, if you look over here, if you see an arrow up, that usually means that is an upgrade over the weapon you're using. So this steel sword does a damage of 7. The one I was using is a damage of 7 as well. But steel sword is a better sword, so... There it is. So what we're going to do here, we're at a good spot right here. We're going to quick save it, and that's going to be the end of it tonight, guys. We'll come back to Bleak Falls Barrel at another time. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. We'll come back at a later time. Thanks a lot, guys.